Ever wondered if your cat feels lonely? We often think of cats as independent creatures, perfectly content to lounge around the house all day. While they certainly enjoy their alone time, cats are capable of experiencing loneliness just like any other social creature. You see, beneath that cool, collected exterior beats the heart of a true social being. Cats form strong bonds with their humans, and even with other animal companions. Ignoring their emotional well-being can lead to stress, anxiety, and even some not-so-subtle behavioral issues. That's why it's crucial to understand what your cat is trying to tell you. They might not be able to speak our language, but they've got a whole vocabulary of meows, purrs, and tail twitches to get their message across. So, are you ready to learn how to speak cat? Let's dive into the 10 telltale signs of loneliness in cats. Now, we all love a good cat serenade, but if your feline friend suddenly turns into a furry opera singer, it might be a sign that they're feeling a bit neglected. Cats are smart. They learn that a well-timed meow can get your attention, whether it's for a head scratch or a refill on that empty food bowl. But excessive meowing, especially when you're around, can be a cat's way of saying, "Hey, I'm here, I'm bored, pay attention to me." Cats are creatures of habit, especially when it comes to their food. So, if you notice a sudden change in their appetite, whether they're eating less or even more than usual, it's time to take notice. Loneliness can often manifest in unusual eating habits. Some cats might lose their appetite and seem uninterested in their favorite treats. Others might overeat as a way to cope with stress or boredom. Keep a close eye on those food bowls, folks. We all love a well-groomed kitty, but if you notice your cat licking and grooming themselves to the point of bald spots or skin irritation, it could be a sign of anxiety and loneliness. Think of it like this. When we're stressed, we might bite our nails or fidget. Cats, on the other hand, resort to over-grooming as a way to self-soothe. It's their way of trying to stay calm and collected in a world that might feel a little too quiet. Let's face it, a playful cat is a happy cat, so it's a sure sign that something's amiss when your usually energetic feline companion suddenly transforms into a furry couch potato. Loneliness can zap the energy right out of a cat. They might lose interest in their favorite toys, show little enthusiasm for interactive play, or simply sleep more than usual. Remember, a bored cat is often a lonely cat. Cats are masters of disguise, experts at blending into the background and becoming one with the furniture. But if your cat starts spending an unusual amount of time hiding under the bed or in the back of the closet, it's time to investigate. While cats do enjoy their solitude, excessive hiding, especially from a previously social cat, can be a sign that they're feeling anxious, insecure, or lonely. They might be seeking comfort in enclosed spaces, or simply trying to avoid any potential interaction. Okay, nobody likes coming home to a shredded sofa or a toppled bookshelf, but sometimes those seemingly random acts of destruction are actually a cat's way of trying to communicate their unmet needs. Think of it as a feline temper tantrum. If a cat is feeling ignored, understimulated, or lonely, they might resort to destructive behavior as a way to grab your attention and say, "Hey, I need something here." We all love a good cuddle buddy, but if your cat suddenly transforms into your constant shadow, following you from room to room like a furry little detective, it might be a sign that they're craving more attention and companionship. While some cats are naturally more affectionate than others, a sudden increase in clinginess can indicate that your cat is feeling insecure, anxious, or lonely. They might be seeking reassurance from your presence, or simply trying to stay close to their favorite human. Just like us, cats can experience sleep disturbances when they're feeling stressed or anxious. So, if you notice a change in your cat's sleeping habits, whether they're sleeping more during the day, having trouble settling down at night, or waking you up at odd hours, loneliness could be a factor. Cats thrive on routine. When they're feeling lonely or insecure, their sleep-wake cycle can be thrown off balance. They might sleep more to escape boredom or have trouble relaxing enough to fall into a deep sleep. Now, aggression is a complex issue with a variety of potential causes, but loneliness and lack of proper socialization can definitely play a role. Imagine being cooped up all day with no one to talk to, no one to play with, no outlet for your natural instincts. You might get a little grumpy too, right? Well, for some cats, that frustration can manifest as aggression towards their humans or other animals in the home. Cats are incredibly clean animals, so a sudden change in their litter box habits is always a cause for concern. If your cat starts urinating outside the litter box, spraying urine on vertical surfaces, or even defecating in inappropriate places, it's essential to rule out any underlying medical conditions with a visit to the vet. However, if medical issues are ruled out, inappropriate elimination can sometimes be linked to stress, anxiety, or loneliness. It's a cat's way of marking their territory, seeking attention, or expressing their discontent. So there you have it, folks. 10 signs that your cat might be feeling a little lonely. Remember, cats are masters at hiding their true emotions, so it's up to us, their devoted humans, to learn their subtle cues and provide them with the love, enrichment, and companionship they need to thrive. If you notice any of these signs, consider spending more quality time with your cat or even getting them a companion. Every cat is different, and what works for one might not work for another. The key is to pay attention, be patient, and most importantly, listen to what your cat is trying to tell you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more pet care tips. And remember, a happy cat makes for a happy home. Until next time, keep those tails twitching.